Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and good evening to you all. In tonight's show, I am going to talk about Lewis Hamilton's shambolic qualifying. I mean, we need to have this uncomfortable conversation now. We really do. Because on this channel, like I say, I just say it how it is. I don't hide behind the fence about it. Once I want to talk about something, I will just say it how it is. Big ups to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. About 10:30 p.m. tonight, I am going on with my subscriber Adam Dar 2025 for a live watch along on his second channel, Corinthians versus Palmeiras. So, yep, we're going to be doing a bit of Brazilian football. And make sure you are subscribing to my F1 channel. Link is in the title. To start live streaming on that channel, I need 50 subscribers. So, if you are an F1 fan, make sure you are subscribing to it so we can start live streaming on that channel. Big up to every single one of you. And make sure you are subscribing to my football channel. Link is in the description. My channel membership is also in the description. And also pinned on top of the live chat and a level 1 and level 2 membership. So, yep, if you wish to become a channel member today and help fund my YouTube channel, you can find all the information on top of the live chat. But here we go. Let's get the ball rolling. Now, you know me, I've been a massive Lewis Hamilton fan since 2006. I have followed him since GP2, and literally in F1, he is the all-time pole holder. He's got some unbelievable pole positions in his career. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. He is forever my hero, and he will always be my hero until the day he retires from the sport. And now, though, we need to talk about his qualifying because what is happening is just not sustainable for a 7-time world champion. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Now, obviously, this is no hate or agenda on Lewis Hamilton, because I am the biggest Lewis Hamilton fan ever, but when he gets something wrong or he underperforms, I will call it out because that's what we do on this channel. We are a real one here. We are authentic. We always keep everything 100% real. We don't do stuff for the cameras. I am literally talking now like what I talk in real life, you know, like I do with Manchester United as well. But, you know, it's like last season, his qualifying performance in that Mercedes was absolutely unacceptable. Let's go back and have a look at some results, shall we, from his qualifying in 2024. Look back at previous results. I will get to chat in a second, guys, but yeah, don't you worry, I will get there. I just want to read up on this first. Here we go. Right, what should we type in? Lewis Hamilton 2024 qualifying results. Here we go. I mean, last season he lost by 19.5. George Russell outqualified him 19 times. I mean, what is that all about, Lewis Hamilton? Seriously. Right, here we go. Right, so well, here we go. It tells you the position. So last year in Bahrain on the opening race this season, qualified to P9, exactly the same where he's qualified today, and did a 1 minute 29.710. In Saudi Arabia, he qualified P8, a 1 minute 28.460. Then Australia qualified 11th, missed out on Q3, and 1 minute 16.960 was his best time. Japan 7th, 1 minute 28.887. China 18th last year. That was an absolute disaster. Got knocked out in Q1, 1 minute 35.573. And then 8th in Miami with a 1 minute 28.107. And then 8th again in Imola with a 1 minute 15.504. Monaco P7, 1 minute and 10 seconds and 621. And then P7 again in Canada with a 1 minute 12.280. Spain, very good qualifying last year. P3, one of his most strongest qualifyings. 1 minute 11.701 lap time. Austria, P5, not too bad either. 1 minute 15.854. Belgium, P4, that was very strong qualifying. 1 minute 53.825. Netherlands, P12, 1 minute 10.948. Italy, P6, 1 minute 19.513. Azerbaijan, P7, 1 minute 42.289. P3, very good qualifying there. 1 minute 29.841. USA is worst weekend ever in F1 this time. Well, last season, about near the end of the season. 1 minute 34.154. P19, absolute shambolic weekends that weekend. Mexico P6, not great. 1 minute 16.651. Brazil 16th, 1 minute 31.15. Las Vegas P10, 1 minute 48.106, but had a very strong race. Finished just behind his teammate George Russell. Qatar P6, 1 minute 21.011. Abu Dhabi, his final race for Mercedes, P18, 1 minute 23.887. I mean, this is absolute madness. Last season, I mean, to be out-qualified by your teammates 19 times, I mean, that deserves a wooden spoon. Wooden spoon for you, Lewis Hamilton. Honestly, nowhere near sustainable. You are a 7-time world champion and you're qualifying like this. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, real talk, what is going on? Because, the all-time qualifying pole holder, and now he is really slow in qualifying. I mean, I was expecting a reaction this year because he's moved to the team in red. I thought give him a new bounce. Now, I know the Ferrari car is not the best at the moment, unfortunately, but, I was expecting a lot more from Lewis Hamilton, and his qualifying struggles have clearly continued into this season. Look, I know he got pole in the sprint and won the sprint race. Yes, good in that, but you've got to be doing that in normal qualifying as well. And his performances in normal qualifying have been nowhere near good enough, nowhere near sustainable, which is why it's now time to have this uncomfortable conversation. Has Lewis Hamilton lost it in qualifying? Evidence in what I'm seeing as a fan since 2006, I am going to have to say, unfortunately, yes, he has. Because at the moment, he just cannot seem to get back on track in normal qualifying. I mean, so far in normal qualifying, Charles Leclerc has absolutely had his number at the end of the day. So Lewis Hamilton is in big, big trouble in qualifying, and the races are not been great either. Like I said, though, I know the Ferrari is not the best car at the moment, but Leclerc is still getting the maximum out. Okay, Lewis Hamilton to me is underperforming, and to me is very, very concerning. I mean, if he keeps this up, then wow, you've had a fantastic career, but I would say to him, maybe it's time for you to call it a day. I can remember doing a video a couple years ago. I said, Lewis Hamilton, time for you to retire. But then I had literally egg on my face since doing that video because he proved me wrong. He sat me down and I praised him for it. And I was delighted to be proven wrong. But this time round, I don't think I will be proved wrong. I think at the moment that his head is not in the right space and he's lost a bit of passion for the motorsports. Now, what happened to him in Abu Dhabi 2021 would be enough to destroy anyone mentally. Mentally, that's what I meant to say. But, you know, it was just soul destroying, literally in control and the whole race, and only to have that historic 8th world title taken away from you. No fault of his own, thanks to an inept racing director, Michael Massey, and an absolute fraud team boss, Christian Horner. Let's get it right here, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. He plays a part in why my driver's not an 8-time world champion. Let's get it right. But look, what happened in 2021? I'm not blaming Max because, that season he's absolutely fantastic and he was a deserving world champion that season. But should he have won it that way? No, absolutely not. And should my driver lost it the way he did? No, absolutely not. So, but Christian Horner is an absolute Ronin. Honestly, I cannot stand that person, and I've disliked Red Bull for some time now. Their sister team, Racing Bulls, I quite like them because they give younger generation a chance, but the A team is absolutely toxic. That environment stinks. How come the Red Bull car is only suited to one man instead of their number two driver? Because look at Yuki Tsunoda. Yes, he got through to Q3 today, which I'm very, very happy about that. I think he deserves it, but he's clearly finding that Red Bull a handful, isn't he? Max, not exactly brilliant today. That Red Bull just did not have the pace today, but Max can get the best out of a bad package. We saw that last weekend in Japan, but this is simply now Lewis Hamilton nowhere near sustainable. And my other driver today, Ollie Behrman, an absolute disgrace. P20. What on earth was that all about, Ollie Behrman? Seriously. Now, of course, I'm not going to go too hard on Ollie Behrman because, this is his first full season, but you cannot be qualifying like that. Just could not get it hooked up together. It was so scruffy, ran wide a couple times. I mean, just nowhere near sustainable by Ollie Behrman today. And quite honestly, it was an abysmal qualifying by my two favourites today. I'm not happy at all. I'm really not. I mean, the Aston Martins, they look so slow. Honestly, what on earth is going on with that Aston Martin at the moment? Are they more focused on 2026 and Honda arriving? Or is it, Adrian Newey is just thinking, do you know what? Let's not develop this car. Let's just focus on the 2026 car. But Aston Martin are abysmal. Kick Sauber, Nico Hulkenberg did very well to reach Q2, but I heard, did he get penalised near the end of qualifying or after qualifying? Did he drop a few places? I'm not 100% sure. But, it's clear as day for me that something is just not right with Lewis Hamilton. To me, his head is just not in the right space at the moment. I mean, it's sad to say this about a driver who I've been following since 2006. Like I said, this is no hate or agenda on Lewis Hamilton whatsoever because we don't do that on here. We don't spread hate. We don't spread false rumours. But, obviously, I just call out my driver because, rightly so, because, like I say, on this channel, we're the real ones. We say it how it is, we keep it real, we keep it 100. And if anyone doesn't like it, then cry. I don't care. It's as simple as that. Because this is my YouTube channel, and I will do what I jolly well please. Right, 15 minutes of me rambling on. Let's get to you guys in the live chats. Here we go. What was that from, Lewis? You are a 7-time world champion. And what was that qualifying performance today? You meant to bring the winning mentality to Ferrari. I'm fuming today with him. Yeah, not sustainable Daylight 14. Absolutely not sustainable whatsoever. Let's get the narrative right here. Yep, the wooden scene, absolutely. I showed it to him. Red Bull in the mud as well. Absolutely. Adrian Newey, energy drink merchants in the mud. I'd like to come on with you, Michael, sometime this year. Yeah, we'll sort that out, mate. Pick up Josh CJ. Yeah, big up to Hammers Football Team. Hey, this used to be Early Doors Football TV, by the way, but he's now renamed himself Hammers Football TV. Yeah, big up to you, mate. It's been poor since 2022. Just smashing like before I go to sleep. And cheers, mate. Appreciate that. I hope you have a good night's sleep. I hate Red Bull since 2021 when Lewis got robbed. I hate Horner so much. Yeah, I do. Honestly, that Ronin is an absolute disgrace. But like I said now, I don't like to talk about my favourite driver like this. I've been supporting since 2006. But, it's time to have that conversation now. Is he literally past his best? But it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because you don't want to be too harsh on your favourite driver you've been supporting since 2006, but performances need calling out. It's simply not good enough. It's simply not sustainable. He moved away from Mercedes because he didn't believe in the Mercedes projects, but I have to say, at the moment, this season, judging by the start of the season, Mercedes have got a better car than what we got. You just couldn't make this up, could you? But what on earth is going on with my team at the moment? Seriously. It's like last season they came close to winning the constructors, and this season we've not started well at all. Leclerc P3 today, but with the two Mercedes getting one grid place penalty, it means Charles Leclerc will now be starting alongside Oscar Piastri. And as a Ferrari fan, I'm confident Leclerc could maybe get on the podium tomorrow. Do I think he'll win the race? No. But he is a specialist around this circuit, so I expect him to get on the podium. I really do. But would I be happy if Leclerc won the race? Of course I will. We desperately need something in Ferrari to kickstart our season because it's not been a good start to the season at all. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. To me, it's just been shocking by Ferrari and Lewis Hamilton as well. Like I said, I was expecting a lot more from Lewis Hamilton, but clearly he's not delivering. And which is why now we need to talk about this and say that, how much longer do you get this? How much longer do you keep letting him off the hook? Anyone who's currently letting him off the hook, why? Call it out. Hold him accountable. Because I've been a fan since 2006, like I said, but you underperform, you get called out on this channel. And that applies on my two other channels as well, my football channel and my F1 channel. If you underperform, you will get called out because, like I said, on this channel, we are the real ones. We are authentic. We keep it 100% real on this channel, people. let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. But you know, it's like, why, Lewis? Why are you performing like this? Seriously, I mean, questions have got to be asked. Seriously, this cannot continue. It really can't. He's came to the team in Reds for a new challenge, but at the moment, it just doesn't look like we gave him the package at all. So, but his performances have got to improve. It's as simple as that. I'm not letting him off the hook. And another one who is an ultimate bottle job, Lando Norris. I mean, oh my goodness me, what is going on with Lando Norris? I mean, this guy is so erratic, honestly. I mean, I like Lando Norris, but now, today, I came to the realization that he will not be a world champion because he makes too many mistakes. I mean, Oscar Piastri makes a few mistakes, so at least Oscar Piastri is more consistent. And after what happened last weekend, if he wins the Grand Prix, then literally that is the big middle finger to McLaren that you should have let me race fighting, mate last week. You should have let me through because I could have had an overtake on Max. So, yeah, but, Oscar Piastri, I believe he's got potential, but I'm sorry, Lando Norris, you will never be world champion. Keep making errors like that. I mean, it's just nowhere near sustainable, people. Seriously. I mean, what are we doing here? And like I said, the Aston Martins look so slow. Racing Bulls, not the best for qualifying for them today. Liam Lawson literally got eliminated in Q1, but apparently he had DRS issues. But I think the Racing Bulls has got quite a good car, but yeah, it wasn't the best at qualifying by them today. I got to admit it, but you know, the A team are in the mud. I mean, P9 well, P8 and P10, I mean, what on earth is that all about by Red Bull? But hey, could it happen to a more nicer team? Could it? Because I absolutely cannot stand them assholes. Seriously. Real talk, I generally cannot stand them at the end of the day. They are absolute wrong'uns. The highest level Red Bull, just nowhere near sustainable, honestly. But big ups to every single one of you lying locks in this evening. Much appreciated. Right, let's see if there's any more comments. Here we go. Big up to you, rich money makers. I'm back in pain, but happy to come on your chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. It's free. Facts, rich money makers. Lewis needs to do better in a race. Yes. Race performances recently been nowhere near sustainable. Yes, Lewis needs me the minerals. Yes, we speak facts, not bullshit. Absolutely, rich money makers. Lewis needs a wooden spoon. I did show it earlier. Yep, I got the wooden spoon next to me, so yep, but I'll do it again for you. Yep, wooden spoon for you, ladies and gentlemen. You are a 7-time world champion, and why on earth are you not performing? Seriously. It's just nowhere near good enough. You are the record pole holder. You have the most pole positions in this sport, but now you cannot seem to qualify strong anymore. It's not good enough. Okay, yep, big up to you, Adam Dar 2025. Yep, big up to you, mate. This is why I don't see Norris winning championship this year. Oh, he's just an ultimate bottle job, mate. Yes, Adam Dar 2025. What game are you watching tonight? We are watching the Corinthians and Palmeiras. Well, unfortunately, I can't, but I'm joining in Adam for it anyway. Hopefully, Memphis Depay will land the minerals tonight. Ex Manchester United and Estebel Williams plays, I think, for Palmeiras as well. Sir talks Bayern Munich and is human. Don't doubt it, mate. Palmeiras versus the Corinthians. We will be there, people, over on Adam Dahl 2025 second channel. There was upgraded on Ferrari car. Why not improved? I was reading yesterday, Ferrari come out and said the downforce improved, but it's not resolved all of the issues. I just feel with this year's car, we've got it horribly wrong, and it could potentially be a write-off of the season. I say if we're nowhere after Monaco, just write this season off. Just focus more on the new regulations in 2026. Yes, Twickenham are starting. Yes, getting. Obviously, I want the Corinthians to win because, I kind of got into them now. And like you say, they have quite a big fan base. And they remind me of Real Madrid a little bit, the Corinthians. Barcelona won 1-0. Got the job done. They didn't score from open play. Is an own goal. Oh, right. Not really sustainable by their elite high standards, Adam Dahl 2025. But they still got the win, I guess. But still, not sustainable. Absolutely not sustainable, that. They're much better than that. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But the worrying thing is for me with Ferrari, it's like, how long do you get it with this car? Should we just cut our losses, say, after Monaco and just focus on 2026? Or should we carry on upgrading this car and take it as a learning curve for the SF26 that we don't make the same mistake? Now, I don't understand with Ferrari why would we go ahead and change the concepts of the car? Why? Because that SF24 performed so well last season. Apparently, this year we've gone with a more aggressive suspension, but that's clearly backfired and made the car worse than last year. So it's like, if that's the case, someone in the technical department or, say, up at management needs to be held accountable for that. Because how can you go from competing from a title last season to literally being slower than the Mercedes this season? I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. But this is what I should expect from Ferrari. They are, at times, bottle jobs, and it's clear as day we've got this SF25 car horribly wrong. Question is, can we turn it around still? Yes. But would it be too late to mount a title challenge? I think so. This is what I mean with Ferrari. It's like, at times, rinse and repeat. 1 year, competing for the title, close to winning the Constructors, but then the 1 year, fucking nowhere. So, yeah, as a fan, I kind of got used to this now. It's just, to me, not sustainable. I'm happy Arsenal bottled the Premier League today. And Madrid, you must do madness on Wednesday because you got winning mentality. Yep, maybe now show what Chelsea women showed today. I mean, it wasn't the best of performance by Chelsea women in that FA Cup match, but they still found a way through. So fair play to them, yeah? That's all you gotta say is fair play to them. But, it's like with Lewishausen, just sort it out, please. Seriously, get the job done. Ah, dear me. No excuses now. I don't want to hear. Let's have a listen to his qualifying, post-qualifying, shall we? See what he's got to say. If he starts complaining about setups and that for an excuse, that's it. I'm so going to lose it. Post-qualifying interview. Here we go. 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
A radio message from you saying sorry, really sorry. Just tell us what it was like in the car today and how you're feeling right now. I'll get him to turn that down 1 sec. We saw a radio message from you saying sorry, really sorry. Just what was that about, and what was the feeling like in the car today?
It's about my performance, my poor performance.
Is that because you're? Is there a reason you don't know why?
No reasons, just I'm not doing the job.
Is that a Saturday thing? Is this
Well, it happens every Saturday, yeah. So.
okay? All right, I'll let you go. Charlotte, it sounded quite difficult in the car today on your radio, at least, especially when you said, "I've got to trust this car." I guess. How tough was it to get that P3 lap?
Was very difficult because again I've gone into a quite extreme direction in the last few weekends in terms of setup that fits my driving style, but also makes it quite very tricky to drive. But it seems that I'm able to extract a bit more out of the car going into that direction, so I'll keep going. And races after races, it seems to be better and better. So that's a positive sign for the future. But it makes it very difficult at some parts of qualifying, especially with the used tires. It was just all over the place, and it was very difficult to put everything together. So yeah, that's why I said I had to trust the car when I was putting new tires and everything will come back, and it did. So I'm very happy about this.
How hard is it to change your driving style to suit the car? We've heard a lot about that this season with various teams.
It's difficult, but I think it's part of our job. Honestly, sometimes I think we overestimate that in a way that as drivers, we always change our driving style from one corner to the other, from one session to the other. So, yeah, I'm not going to take the credit of having changed my driving style. I don't think that is that much of a deal.
So, turn one tomorrow. Is your plan to try and get ahead of George and try and keep up with the McLarens? Can you get ahead at turn one? What do you do?
George and Oscar.
You're going to take both of them at turn one.
Yeah, that's always the target, but we'll see what's possible. It's a long race. I don't think it's those kind of races where track position out of turn 3 is absolutely is the main priority. Degradation is probably the biggest thing, and McLaren seems to have quite a bit ahead on that for now. So yeah, we've just got to focus on ourselves. If I can gain 1 or 2 positions at the start, I'll take it. If not, we'll just have to play the patient game and see where we are after lap 1.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Just had a line in actually from this is what Luca wanted to.
Right, that's it. Don't want to listen to any more than that. But yeah, it's like clear as day. You know, Hamilton didn't really want to speak to the media, so yeah, he decided not to speak to them. Well, he did speak to them a bit, but only for brief seconds. But I just love to know what is going on. Why is he all of a sudden now struggling in qualifying? The all-time pole holder. This is just heartbreaking to watch. As a fan, like I said, since 2006, since he's in GP2, this is just really difficult to watch. It really is. I mean, oh, wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But, you know, like I said, I will carry on being behind him and supporting him until the day he retires. Because, you know, I absolutely love Lewis Hamilton. But, like I said in a moment, it's real tough what's actually happening at the moment. To me, it's just not sustainable. But like I said, if you are an F1 fan, make sure you're subscribing to my F1 channel. The link is in the title. It's also in the description. Because if you want to see live streams on my F1 channel, I need 50 subscribers. As I speak, we're currently on 30 subscribers at the moment. So we need another 20 to start live streaming on my F1 channel. So, yeah, that'd be really helpful. You could subscribe and make sure you are watching as long as possible because that will increase the watch time hours, which it means I'll be a step closer to getting fully monetized. I mean, I am partly monetized, but means I will be fully monetized if we get out to that 4,000 watch time hours. even if Arsenal get to the Champions League final, I feel pressure will be on them, and I can see them bottling their DNA. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we all know they got a reputation of bottling it in the end of the day, because Arsenal, they never make it easy for themselves, do they? I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. But yeah, big up to every single one of you like and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. You know, if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? Because on this YouTube channel, I talk about Manchester United, I talk about loads of other things apart from football. And make sure you are subscribing as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel if you like listening to me talk about loads of other football teams. And also make sure you are subscribing to my F1 channel. Like I said, link is in the title, it's in the description, and also I have a channel membership as well. Level 1 and level 2 membership. Right, so yeah. Should we see tonight? Let's see who's the lucky one tonight, shall we? Who's going to get a channel membership tonight? So, about to gift a membership here. Membership gifting. 1 membership. This is just loading up. Here we go. 1 membership. There we go. Just waiting for it to go through. We'll see who it is. Oh, it's UK Cornercast. Big up UK Cornercast. Wow, you've been gifted the membership, mate. Congratulations. Welcome to the Mr. Joshy J membership. Geo, yes. Absolutely. Ah, a new subscriber who I subscribed to. Big up to you, mate. Enjoy your 1 month free membership. Yep. That's unbelievable. Juventus 1-2-1. Oh, did they add in 2025? Do you have redirects turned on your second channel? Because when I end this stream, I can redirect to your channel if you wish to. Because I know you got redirects turned on your main channel. So, yeah. Because obviously, I got over 1,000 subscribers, so I can redirect to you. You don't have to turn it on, but it's just a thought. You did have redirects turned on. I can redirect to your stream when I end this stream. So, yeah. But, you know, with Lewis Hamilton, it's like, just what is going on? I mean, this is just, it's gut-wrenching to watch, it really is. I mean, he will forever be my hero. But performances have got to improve. It's as simple as that. They simply have got to improve. I mean, it's just nowhere near sustainable at the end of the day. Leclerc, he's doing very well. Was I expecting Leclerc to be better than Hamilton in qualifying this year? Absolutely. But was I expecting more from Lewis? A lot more. This has just been a total disappointment in the moment for Lewis Hamilton. To me, it's just like, what can he do to get back on track again? Are we going to see the Lewis Hamilton of old anytime soon? Or do we just have to accept this is who he is now? I don't know. But, you know, let me know what you think. I gave my thoughts on it, my views, and yeah. I'll pick up Josh. Thank you so much, bro. Oh, you're welcome, UK Cornercast. No problem, mate. Yep, you were the lucky one tonight, so enjoy a 1 month free membership. And I heard that Juventus won 2-1 this evening by Adam Dar 2025. So, yeah, that's a much needed win for your football club, isn't it? Obviously, Eddie Howe is not going to be in the Newcastle United game because against Manchester United because he got admitted to hospital. Now, best wishes do go out to Eddie Howe, and I hope he recovers very soon. That we see him back in that dugout. I like Eddie Howe. He's a top bloke. So this is really sad news. It really is, and hopefully, yeah, all is well with him. I've heard he is stable in hospital, so that sounds very encouraging. But the fact that he got admitted to hospital is very concerning. So, yeah, my thoughts do go out to him. As I said, he's a top bloke. He really is. Eddie Howe has done a fantastic job in Newcastle, and he will be missed tomorrow. Even though Manchester United are playing them, Eddie Howe will well and truly be missed in that Newcastle United dugout tomorrow. He really will. But yeah, make sure you are liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. Yeah, but what's a goal from Des the Shore Broke? Sorry if I said that wrong. Now third in the rank, and cool. So hopefully your team is making a bit of a recovery slowly. But yeah, it's not been the easiest season for Manchester United, and it's not been the easiest for Juventus, has it? It's been a bit of a torrid time for both of our football clubs this season. I mean, I've not watched a lot of Juventus, so I can't really say what the issues are at your football club, but on Adam Dar 2025 stream, I told you the issues, what I thought was happening at Manchester United. So yeah, but big ups every single one of you. And yep, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. You enjoy Manchester United content and me talking about loads of other different things. And yeah, support has been outstanding. It really has. So yeah. That sound like has he set up redirects on his second channel? Don't think he has, unfortunately. So we're not going to be able to redirect to his stream. So yeah, but anyway, Adam Dar 2025, we will be there on his channel. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about Lewis Hamilton, really. And if you are watching afterwards, let me know your thoughts down below. What you think is going wrong for him, because I'd love to hear from you guys. And like I say, if you want to start seeing more live streams on my F1 channel, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. As like I said, I am very close now to being able to live stream on my F1 channel. I only need 20 more subscribers, so we can start live streaming on that channel. And yeah, if you like your Manchester United content and non-football related stuff, make sure you are subscribing to this channel. And yeah, big up to every single one of you. I am heading live on Adam Dar 2025's second channel very soon for the Corinthians against Palmeiras. Hopefully the Corinthians are going to land the minerals, and I will be back tomorrow with Manchester United match reaction, and I'll probably react to the women's game as well. So plenty of content to come tomorrow. on this YouTube channel. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you over on Adindar 2025's second channel in approximately, say, 10 to 15 minutes time. Thanks for watching, everyone. And yep, thanks for all the support. And Ferrari, make sure you carry on improving. And Lewis Hamilton, you're simply not good enough at the moment. You need to do a lot better. Thank you all so much. Good night.